Hello there.
Tyler. Keith. Mr. Ready Player One.
Mr. Ready Player One over here. Forgot I had this shirt.
We're going to do kind of a fun, interesting video. What we're going to do is Metal Hammer, a very long-running, well-respected UK magazine, metal magazine and website, put out their best thrash songs of the past 35 years. They broke it up into 4 different categories, basically 4 different eras of thrash. And what we're going to do is we're going to run down their list, and we're going to say if we're going to keep that song or you got to replace it with something else. You know, I'm just doing this because thrash to me, I mean all the metal genres do, but thrash to me has such a rich history, maybe the richest history of all the subgenres of metal, that you almost kind of can't go wrong with anything you put on the list. So I'm not saying Metal Hammer's list is wrong, but there's certainly some things that, you know, I would like to see on there.
Yeah.
Like it's a pretty solid list that they put together. I would say the only thing that I did not like is how they broke up the 2000s to 2018.
It's like they because like
much.
Yeah, they did it as like again like the eras, which I agree with that, but also I think like the first group is also just a little weird because 83 to 85 because it's just such a slim margin. I would have almost rather it have been just by decades.
Yeah,
like the 80s, the 90s, 2000 to 2010, and then 2011 to present. It just would have been a little bit cleaner, and then some of the stuff it would have maybe worked out a little bit better.
I get why they did it though, because 83 to 85, that's when thrash kind of really got started.
Yeah,
86 to 89, that's when it became a big deal. And then
the 90s is where it got weird, and then the 2000s there's been some good shit.
Yeah. So yeah, let's get started. Gonna run down. I guess we'll just go one at a time, and then we'll just say if we keep it or replace it.
Okay,
that's about it. Starting off with the 1983 to 1985 era thrash, Metal Hammer, Metallica with Metal Militia. Are you going to keep it or replace it?
I'm going to replace it.
What are you going to replace it with?
Replace it. I'm going to
replace it.
I'm going to replace it with Creeping Death from Red Lightning.
There you go.
I mean, I don't know. That's just like from those 2 albums. That to me, that's like the best song from you know. If we talk again that short window, that's the best Metallica song from that window. So
yeah, and that main riff is banging. Love it. I'm going to replace it with Whiplash.
Okay,
I think Whiplash is the thrashiest Metallica song in that era. I mean, I guess you could argue of maybe Fight Fire with Fire, you know, but Whiplash kind of, I don't know. It's the thrashiest song that I think Metallica has, certainly on Kill 'Em All.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to go with. Metal Militia's good, but I just think even on Kill 'Em All, if you're just staying on that album, there's just a few songs I think I would definitely pick over Metal Militia. Suicidal Tendencies, I Saw Your Mommy.
I mean, I'm going to replace it.
What are you going to replace it with?
I decided to go with Fast as a Shark by Accept.
Okay.
Not necessarily, I mean, Accept's not a thrash band, but this is maybe the song does have a lot of speed and a lot of thrashiness to it, and so I think you can almost see it as like a precursor in a lot of ways. So, and I just think it works, especially like, no offense to Suicidal Tendencies and whatnot, it's not really a thrash song. The song that they
I don't think it is.
Yeah, I don't know if I do not believe so either. But
I mean, no offense to Suicidal Tendencies fans out there or the band, but I'm going to replace it too with The Exorcist by Possessed. I know you could probably argue that this is a death metal song. I mean, these guys kind of are a big influence on the start of death metal, but there's certainly a lot of thrash to this song. I love, you know, it's a pretty evil song, especially, you know, kind of in the middle when the guitars just get going while trembling, picking everything. It's really good. So I'm going to replace that. Anthrax with Metal Thrashing Mad.
I was going to replace it with Madhouse. Just because, I mean...
Oh, fuck, that was 1985.
Yeah, I was going to replace it with Madhouse. I mean, again, maybe Metal Thrashing Mad is the more thrashy of the songs, but at least to me, thrash metal has always been a little bit more than the speed. It's more about just the aggression. In some ways, I mean, Madhouse is just that. It's just a simple, and it just kind of chugs, and even though it is slower, it feels like it has a faster pace, if that makes sense in a lot of ways.
Yeah. I would probably go with Madhouse as well, but I'll keep it just because I totally forgot about that.
Okay.
Slayer with Chemical Warfare.
I'm going to replace it with Black Magic from their first album.
Right. Yeah.
I really like Black Magic.
Yeah.
It's a really good song.
Yeah. I agree. I was going back and forth between Black Magic, Hell Awaits, or Chemical Warfare. I'm just going to keep Chemical Warfare. I like Chemical Warfare a lot just because it's non-stop the entire time, and then when Tom Araya goes Chemical Warfare, it's like badass. Destruction, Mad Butcher.
I'll keep it.
I'll keep it too. I love the opening riff to that song, and I like the very goofy ending of it too. Exodus, Bonded by Blood.
I'll keep it.
I feel like you gotta keep this one. But I also feel like if you wanted to choose any other songs off of Bonded by Blood, you can do that too, because that whole album is incredible. Creator with Tormentor.
Yeah, I can agree to that.
I'll keep that too. That's probably the best song off their debut album. Overkill, Rotten to the Core.
Yeah.
I'll keep that as well. Celtic Frost, Circle of Tyrants.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
I'll keep that as well. Celtic Frost is very good. And then Megadeth with Rattlehead.
Yeah. I would keep this one. Maybe the only other... really the only two other songs that I think are of note from their first album are Mechanics and Title Track. But I Rattlehead, I'll keep it.
Yeah, I'll keep it too. So yeah, that's our list there of 1983 to 1985. So let's do 1986 to 1989. I feel like this is maybe the hardest one.
Yeah,
because this is when thrash really blew up. This is when a lot of bands debuted. This is when a lot of bands had their best albums, for sure. I mean, everybody knows like 1986 is like the year for thrash.
Oh yeah,
everybody put their best work out, or arguably their best. So let's start off at the top. Metallica with Battery.
I'll keep it.
I'm going to keep it too. There's a lot of songs you can go with between Master of Puppets and Injustice for All.
Oh, yeah.
But Battery fucking rips with that riff.
The intro is incredible, and then the riff is just
yeah,
one of the most perfect thrash riffs ever written.
Yeah, it really is. Megadeth with Black Friday.
I think we kind of had the same thought. I'm going to replace it with like Wake Up Dead.
Yeah. I love Good Morning Black Friday. It is a very good song. My only thought with that is Wake Up Dead, especially the main riff that everybody loves in that song, that is thrash metal to me. That is bang your head, jump in the pit fucking thrash metal.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason why I want to put it on there. I know Wake Up Dead's the more popular song, but damn, that riff. Slayer with Angel of Death.
I'm keeping it. Yeah. That's like the best Slayer song. One of the best anyway.
Yeah. Creator, Pleasure to Kill.
I'm going to keep it.
Yep. Anthrax, Caught in a Mosh.
Yeah, I'll keep it. I mean, I think you can make the argument for Indians.
Yeah.
Too, but I think I'll keep Caught in a Mosh. Caught in a Mosh is
yeah. Testament, Over the Wall.
I'm gonna replace it.
Really?
You can put Practice What You Preach on there.
All right.
Because Practice What You Preach is like my favorite Testament song. It's up there. So
yeah, I could be down with that one. I'm gonna keep Over the Wall because I do really like it. I like Chuck's vocals and the main riff of that song. Sodom with Nuclear Winter.
I'll keep it.
I'm going to replace this. And I know it's their most popular song, but I just don't know how you can't go with without putting Agent Orange on this list.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, yeah.
That main riff that main riff opening that, or the first riff opening that song up, is the most jump in the pit, make a circle pit riff I've ever heard in thrash. And then every time like the main riff kicks in with the verses and everything, dude, I get so fucking fired up because the drums are like, it's like, oh, and it gets me going. And to me, that's just the song. I know Nuclear Winter, it's great. Their first album's great, but Agent Orange, dude.
Okay, in a similar bid to your Metal Thrashing Mad, I'll keep it, but I forgot about Agent Orange. Damn it.
Yeah. Voivod with Macro Solutions to Mega Problems.
I'm gonna replace it
with.
Guess I'm not really doing these in any order, so I'll just do The Toxic Waltz by Exodus.
I'm going to replace it with The Toxic Waltz as well. And no disrespect to Voivod, they do have some good thrash albums in the 80s, and they are a different band. But once again, I don't know how you go through this era and not put the Toxic Waltz on. I know it's one of the most popular Exodus songs, but dude,
there's a reason for it.
That main riff is just, once again, get in the fucking pit. With that riff is heavy, and it has such a bang your head groove to it with the drum work, and then those lyrics are so catchy to that song. I love it. Zentrix with No Compromise.
I'm gonna replace it with Elimination by Overkill.
I'm gonna do the same thing. Zentrix with No Compromise is a great song, and they're very underground thrash band from this era, and it is good, but Elimination, that's the song to me.
Yeah.
Bobby Blitz's vocals in that song are fucking incredible, especially during the last verse. Just so good. And then last, Sepultura with Mass Hypnosis.
I'll keep it.
I'll keep it too. I think there's a lot of songs from Beneath the Remains that you could go with, but this is a fine one, so I'll keep it on the list. God, there are so many songs that I wish I could throw in here. I think the biggest shout out that I want to give is Shell Shock by Onslaught. I was really trying to put that on here.
Yeah, that's.
But I just couldn't see replacing
any of these
with that. There's a lot that I wanted to put on here, but obviously can't.
Yeah, that's, I do really like that song.
That's kind of the golden era for thrash right there. It's 86 to 89. So let's move on to 1990 to 1999. Megadeth with Holy Wars, The Punishment Due.
I'll keep it.
Yeah.
You kind of have to.
How can you not? Slayer, War Ensemble.
Keep it.
Agreed. Creator, People of the Lie.
I'll keep it.
That's one of the most mean thrash riffs fucking ever. And then, God, the vocals in that song are great. Heathen with Hypnotized.
I'll keep it.
I will keep it too. Heathen is very underrated. They were short-lived early in their career. They came back and did another album 8 years ago, maybe, which was good. But it's a band that deserves a lot more credit than they get. And this song jams. Pantera, Fucking Hostile.
Oh, I'll keep it. I mean, how do you not?
I know. I don't get how you can't. Sodom, The Crippler.
I'll keep it. I think
this is a good song, and what I'm going to replace it with is potentially controversial, but I don't really give a shit. Honestly, I do like this song from Sodom, but I'm going to replace it with Storm Rider from Iced Earth. And people might go Iced Earth, they're not a thrash band, they're a power metal band. And to me, they didn't become a power metal band until their third album, when Matt Barlow joined the band in Burn Offerings. Then I would say they're probably a power metal band. But those first two albums are fucking straight up thrash. And Storm Rider, riffs all over the place, great guitar work. That's what I'm going to go with there. So people might think I'm crazy. Maybe I am.
I don't, and I'll get to that in a second.
Machine Head with Blood for Blood.
I was going to replace, and I'm going to replace it with Storm Rider, Iced Earth. Again, that's also, if you're going to consider that era of Iced Earth a little bit more thrash, that's the best thrash song that they have.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
And I'm going to replace this with Arise by Sepultura. I think that album's great, and from 1991, and I think it's one of the thrashiest albums they have. It's a lot like Beneath the Remains to me, and there's riffs all over the place on this one. And Arise is probably the song that I would go with. There's a lot of other ones that you could go with off of Arise. I know Machine Head's debut album really, is an influence on a lot of bands, and it really did put them on the map. I just think you gotta put Sepultura, something from Arise, on this list.
Yeah.
And that's just a song that I wanted to take off. Witchery with The Reaper.
Yeah, I'll keep it.
I'll keep it as well. I haven't listened to a lot of Witchery. I've only listened to their most recent stuff. So we went back and listened to this, and this song fucking rips.
Yeah.
So, or it reaps. The Haunted with Hate Song.
I'll replace it. And I'm going to replace it with Refuse Resist by Sepultura.
Okay.
From Chaos AD.
Right.
That song also just jams, and I just really like that aspect. Again, that's more the aspect of thrash that I like, is the more not laid back, but just the more even paced, just stuff like that. And it's also Chaos AD is like, I think probably my favorite Sepultura album personally. So either this or oh god, what's the other song? Slave New World is also a great song. Either one of those would do, but I'm gonna go with Refuse Resist.
Yeah. I'll keep the Haunted. You know, it's a fine song for sure. I'm not a huge Haunted guy, but they do have some riffs and some aggression at times. So, and then finally, Testament with Down for Life.
Oh, I'm keeping it.
How could you not? This song jams, dude. All right. Last category. I feel, this is the one that I feel I kind of really made it what I feel it should be.
Yeah.
You know, I almost feel like you need to break this up. You know, just 2000s and then 2010 to today.
Yeah.
Honestly, there's just too much there, and I know. You know, but like, to me, thrash started to have a resurgence in the 2000s, especially the late 2000s.
Yeah.
And that's why I think you could really split this up. But we're playing by their rules. So here we go. They had Destruction with The Butcher Strikes Back.
I'm gonna replace it, and I'm gonna replace it with Living Weapon by Warbringer.
All right,
because that fucking song, man,
it's a good one.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I like this song as well. I just don't see how, especially with a lot of the newer thrash bands, and then the resurgence of a lot of the older bands, like, I just don't see how you could have Destruction on this list. They're good. They've had good albums recently, but I think even with the older thrash bands, like, Destruction's still on the weaker end of, like, new material. That's just my opinion. So I'm going to replace it with Crucifixation by Power Trip.
Oh, there you go.
It's a fucking sin that Power Trip is not on this list.
Yeah, that's
at all.
That's the one. That's the one out of all of the new thrash bands. That's the one that hurts the most.
I'm like, I just don't understand that at all. So to me, that's a song off their most recent album that I think's just the thrashiest, and it's my favorite. Next up, Creator with Reconquering the Throne.
I'm gonna replace it with Phantom Antichrist, because my god, that song is just godly. Yeah. It's especially like the main riff, and to me it's the main riff, the chorus, and then when they bring the main riff back at the end of the song, when it's like all slowed down, I'm like, yes. So,
yeah. I'm gonna replace it with God's Violence.
See, I almost did that one, but I'm like, I don't know. I really like Phantom
I
Antichrist.
just love everything about this song. I almost went with Phantom Antichrist. There's a lot of songs that I almost went with. I actually almost went with Totalitarian Terror off their last album, because that song is just so heavy and in your face. I almost went with Violent Revolution as well. There's so many good songs from Creator that you could have went with, honestly. Even songs off of Enemy of God or Hordes of Chaos, it's like, fuck, it's good. Reconquering the Throne's good, but I just feel like they have so much better. Exodus with Scar Spangled Banner.
I'm gonna replace this with the title track from the most recent album, Blood In, Blood Out. Right. Especially because of the chorus. It's like a really good thrash chorus with like gang vocals. It's just song just fucking jams. Yeah, so hard.
I love this song, and this is off of 2004's Tempo of the Damned, which was kind of a comeback for Exodus, and it had Steve on vocals, and the album is fucking superb. It really is. There's a lot of songs you can go with. I'm just a complete sucker for their most recent album. Yeah, I think that album is damn near perfect from start to finish. I'm gonna go with Collateral Damage.
Yeah, that was another one.
That's the one to me. Damage. To me, that song is everything I want from thrash. The heaviness, the riffs, the perfect drum beats, everything. So that's what I'm gonna go with. Aura Noir with Condor.
I'm gonna replace it, and I'm gonna also replace it with Power Trip. But I'm gonna do The Executioner's Tax. Yeah. Is another great song from that album. Super simple, but you know what? In some ways, that's when thrash is at its best, when you don't overcomplicate it. I also almost picked Nightmare Logic, but because the song is great. But
yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with
you
that
pick
song.
any song from the most recent album.
The executioner's here, and he's going to make you pay together. Like fucking rip your cat's head off when that riff comes in, dude. I love it. R Noir is fine. I don't really listen to him, so this might be more just a biased sort of thing. I'm going to replace it as well with Living Weapon by Warbringer.
Woohoo!
There's a lot of Warbringer songs you could go with, but to me, that's the one.
That's the Thrash. I almost picked. What's their song from their Remain Violent? I almost picked that one. That's another good choice.
Yeah. Municipal Waste with Unleash the Bastards.
I'll keep it. I think I could keep it.
I think I'm gonna just replace it with Sadistic Magician. I think I Unleash the Bastards is good. It has some really great riffs, especially about halfway through the song. I mean, those riffs are incredible. But Sadistic Magician, damn, that starts off. I love the way that the drum work busts into that song, and that riff is just awesome, and it has such a good sing along quality to it. Such a fun song. Slayer with Cult.
I'm going to replace it with Hate Worldwide by Slayer from World Painted Blood. This is a really good, straight up thrash song. And it's, Slayer doing what Slayer does best in a lot of ways. So
okay. I'm going to completely kick Slayer off of this list.
Okay, fair enough.
I just don't... they have great material, especially off of this album, and then
God Hates Us All.
And yeah, they have good stuff. I just think they're so much better. So, Slayer, sorry. See ya. I'm going to replace you with Prepare to Attack by Havoc.
Havoc's a honorable mention of mine, which I had DOA. Was one that I almost put on this list. But after listening to Municipal Waste, I was like, I kind of feel like I should keep them on here. So that kind of knocked Havoc off a little bit. But
to me, it's that main riff is incredible in Prepare to Attack, and it's got a very good hook to it. DOA. Every time I listen to DOA, there was a time when I put it on and Sam was over. And towards the end, they go, "Dead on arrival," and you thought they were saying "Dead Armadillo."
I remember that.
Yeah, it was fun. Anyways, Evile with Thrasher.
I think this one's good. Oh, I'm having second thoughts. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna replace it with Underworld by Evile from their most recent album because I really love that song.
It is really good. I'm gonna keep it.
Thrasher's really
love it.
You saw the indecision happening. Thrasher's such a good song, but I just really like Underworld.
Mm-hmm. Megadeth with Head Crusher.
I'm gonna replace it with Dystopia.
Okay.
I just think Dystopia is probably one of the that was 2016. No, that was last year.
It was 2016.
It was 2016. Mm-hmm. That's one of the best songs of 2016, and also it's just it's one of the best songs Megadeth's written in. Probably since Rust in Peace, so I kind of had to put it on there in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I love Head Crusher. I love a lot of things that Megadeth has done over the past 18 years. I'm gonna kick him off this list.
You're gonna kick it? Oh, okay. Who you putting on?
Testament with the Formation of Damnation.
Oh yeah,
that's what I'm going with. To me, that has a top 5 thrash riff for the main riff, and then that middle section, Chuck Billy popping out of the disc, ripping your head off. It's great. That's what I'm going to go with.
I'm super ashamed of myself. I forgot completely about Testament.
Yeah,
I
see,
hate
that's another thing.
Right now.
I don't know how you don't put Testament on this list, because you could pick anything off their last 3 albums, and they have been destroying.
All right, okay. We're gonna save face. Honorable mention. The Persecuted Won't Forget.
I almost went with that one.
I'm gonna put that as as my second honorable mention to try to save face.
I almost went with that. Also, the Pale King.
Pale King's really good.
Fucking great.
You can't go wrong with anything from. Honestly, the last 3 albums. Those were the 3 from the 2000s. But
Overkill with Ironbound.
I'd say this is good. I would almost replace it with Mean Green Killing Machine.
Yeah.
But I do really like Ironbound.
I was debating going with Mean Green Killing Machine just because of that main riff hits so hard. But I love Ironbound as a whole. It's really good. Bobby Blitz is fantastic. To me, Ironbound is like, this was the very first song I heard by Overkill.
Oh, okay.
Was this song. So it kind of has a special place in my heart because I heard this around when this album was coming out and I was like, holy shit, this is good.
Yeah,
and
I think I'll keep it.
So I'm going to keep that one. And then lastly, Metallica would Spit Out the Bone.
I'll keep it. I think you couldn't go wrong with Hardwired to Self-Destruct. I think you couldn't go wrong with that one. Yeah, that's probably maybe the only other one I'd maybe put on there.
I'm going to keep this one as well, just because I love this song.
This song's fucking awesome.
I love the main riff. I love the guitar lead and solo in this, and then I love James Hetfield's vocals in it.
Middle section's also just great.
The whole thing is phenomenal. Yeah, that's it. So that's Metal Hammer's list versus what we might put together. There's so much from this era that I'm kind of sad that I wasn't able to get any Revocation on here.
Yeah,
I really fucking love Revocation. I'm sad that I wasn't able to get Death Angel on this list anywhere.
Yeah, it's there's a lot of that. That's why I almost wish they would have broken it up, and because I get like breaking up in theirs, but they should have just done the 80s, the 90s, like just do decades.
Yeah.
Because then it would have made it a little bit easier. Because then because I probably have a lot more of the newer thrash metal on the modern stuff, and then who knows, maybe some of the bands wouldn't get kicked off the list in some ways. So
yeah, but it was fun to really think about it and have to make those hard choices. So that's why we kind of stuck to their rules. Yeah. But I agree with you on that. But yeah, let us know your list of all these eras. I'd be very curious to hear what you all have to say.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. See you.